Sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
Today's video takes us to Sanford, Florida, with a stop at the Seminole County School District. And we find Zany Zach, who wants to take pictures at the school, but he just refuses to show identification and sign in. Well, we all know why. Yeah, once a criminal, always a criminal, right, Zach? Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Welcome back, Liberty Patrollers. We're at the Seminole County Public Schools here in Florida. Here to make sure that our public servants treat we the people with respect and above all, honor our rights. Let's see if they do just that. Hi. I don't think so. Thank you, though. Okay, human resources over here. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry?
Did you need to go in the building?
Yeah. I'm going to check out all the public areas in the building.
Okay. You can, but can you check in with me first?
Yeah, my name's Zach. Just put Zach on there. It's fine.
No, I need your ID. I'll check you.
Oh, no, I'm not willing to give. I didn't bring my ID with me anyway. I didn't drive, so.
So if you want to go in, you need to check in.
Is that like just the policy you guys have here?
That is.
Okay, so it's not like against the law, right, to continue on without an ID? The reason I ask is because there's a Fourth Amendment that we have. We don't have to give up that private information. Yeah.
There's a reason this sign is up there, Zach, and you've been educated. You have a college degree. You have an education. You should know why this sign is enforced and why it's so important to sign in. You're not that stupid, are you? Or are you?
A few minutes later.
Hi, sir. Can I help you?
I'm sorry?
Can I help you?
Hi, who are you?
I'm the executive secretary in HR.
Oh, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Sandy.
Nice to meet
But
you.
You're filming.
Yeah, recording.
Okay, so you need to sign in at the desk. It's stated on the door. It's also stated.
Yeah, I told her I don't mind signing in. I just don't want to show ID. I don't have my ID on me anyway.
You have to show ID to sign in.
Well, I was asking her if that's a law, because we do have a Fourth Amendment. We don't have to give up the information to enter a public building.
You do need to sign in. It's a safety and security procedure.
Yeah, signing in is totally different than showing ID. I'm okay with signing in. That's fine.
Okay, if you'd like to wait up front, I can get safety and security down here, and they can go over it with you. I'm not safety and security,
those people
but
by here.
you can wait up front. Hey, how can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? I don't need help. Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Seminole County Sheriff's Office, School Safety and Security.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So yeah, I just came in. She said I need to sign in. I said I don't mind signing in, but she said you need to show ID. I said I don't want to give up my Fourth Amendment.
You're not giving up your Fourth Amendment, you fool. Nobody's searching you. Nobody's seizing anything. Why don't you read the Fourth Amendment instead of just going along with all these other yahoos on YouTube? By the way, when you walk up to someone and you're just meeting them for the first time, you say, "Hi, my name is Zach. May I have your name, please?" You don't walk up to somebody and say, "Who are you? Who are you?"
Yeah, so to get into, similar to getting into any school, in order to gain access to the building, you have to provide your ID.
Yeah, that's a Fourth Amendment. Yeah, that's a Fourth Amendment violation.
It's part of the Jessica Lunsford Act.
So is that a policy?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not a law.
It's part of it is the Lunsford
Right,
Act.
it's also part of.
So as law enforcement, the only thing you should concern yourself with is the law, not policy, not feelings, not any of that stuff, because you're not policy enforcement, right? You swore an oath to the Constitution, not policy.
Well, I am also school safety and security for this building, so you're fine. We can have a conversation.
Yeah, I don't mind signing
not-
in. That's fine. I just don't want to show ID because it's
What's your
not.
purpose here in the building?
Taking pictures and video, go into all the public accessible areas and all the public
Okay, well,
offices.
you have hit your max for that, so
So what other offices do you have here in the building?
we have a variety of offices, but I don't.
So what services do people come here besides this lady right here, cashier, to pay for something? Like what other offices do you guys have here? I'm sorry, I didn't get your
This
name.
is
How's that?
I'm Sergeant Joanne Jackson.
Are you sergeant?
Yes, I am.
Okay, it's hard to tell because you guys not the typical uniform here.
No.
Zach always thinks everything is so funny in life. He laughs at everything. That is until he gets arrested. Oh, we've seen him in cuffs a time or two, haven't we, good people? He looks so cute here. Hey, sweet thing.
A few moments later.
So it's not really this isn't restricted. a restricted area by law is an area that is non-public forum. So basically, a non-public forum is an area that is designated by the staff in the building or whoever comes up with that. That is not open to the public at any time for any reason. So once you allow one member of the public in here, it's no longer a restricted area.
Okay.
So appointment or not, signing or not, that's not against the law.
Okay.
So, all right.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I didn't need help. You came to me, so I just wanted to inform you what the law is versus the policy. That's all.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Where are you going?
See what's over here. Involvement. Do parents go in there or anybody?
Yeah, parents who sign in go in there.
Okay, so it's open to the public.
Again, we're properly posted. You're subject to search. If you come into here, you have to sign in. There's signs listed out front there.
No, that's if I don't want to give up my identity. That's me invoking
You
my
don't have
Fourth
to go do
Amendment.
it, but you're not going
Yeah,
to gain access.
but I'm saying
to there.
if I gave my ID, I can come in here, correct?
If you have an appointment and checked in, they vet everybody through the front
Well,
right there.
you don't schedule appointments to take pictures and video in public office. That's not one of the options to choose from. This is a First Amendment protected activity. So
Zany Zach doesn't want to give up his ID because he's afraid somebody will find out about his record. Oh yeah, he's got multiple arrests. Oh, he doesn't want anybody to find out about that. Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too if I had been arrested and have mugshots on arrest.org.
So Sergeant, what again?
Joanne Jackson.
What's your badge number or identifier?
1503.
Okay. So I'll just give you a heads up now. If you guys violate my First Amendment rights, what's going to happen is there will be a civil lawsuit. Your ladies will lose your qualified immunity, and I'll have to see you guys in court. I'm just letting y'all know up front.
Okay.
All right? Because if I was here intending to do that, I wouldn't say anything, right? I'm trying to educate you guys, let you know that this is First Amendment protected activity. So it's not against the law. That's the only thing y'all should concern yourselves with. It's not, it might be a violation of your all's policy, but it's not a violation of the law.
Do you have students who attend public schools in Seminole County?
Sorry?
Do you have students who attend
I'm not going to
schools?
answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a member of the public. I pay taxes. That's all you really need to know.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said to her? If you guys violate my First Amendment rights, I will see you in court. You lose your qualified immunity. It's a constitutionally protected activity.
I think Zach's been spending too much time with Looney Lana, a.k.a. Mark Anthony White. Yeah, because he's convinced that he can file a federal lawsuit and win in court. He thinks he can strip these officers of their qualified immunity. Well, you could spend $405 on a federal lawsuit, but I don't see you winning. And I've never heard of one officer yet being stripped of their qualified immunity. Never.
It's not something you need an appointment for. You don't need an appointment to exercise rights. For the same reason, you don't need permission to exercise your rights. That's why we live in a free country. It's not the permission society, it's the free society. So hopefully y'all get that. But I'd like to gain access to this office because it's open to the public.
It's not open to the public unless you've signed in and you have an appointment, as I stated.
I already went through this with you.
Okay.
It's not against the law. You guys are, so you're saying you're policy enforcement at this point. Did you swear no to the Constitution? It's a serious question. I mean, that's basically the job description of your role as law enforcement. Are you guys from the sheriff's office or the police department?
Seminole County Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff's office. Where's that located?
100 Esslinger Way, Sanford, Florida 32773, right down the road.
All right, I'll be going there next to file my complaints if you guys continue to prevent my freedom of travel.
Spoiler alert, Sweet Thing does go to the sheriff's office later on. But let's not get ahead of ourselves in the story, because we got plenty of good stuff to look at before that. Roll that clip.
And I do consult with an attorney before I go into a building to ask a bunch of questions about what I'm talking about, so I do know what I'm talking about here. This is something that you're standing on shaky ground by keeping me from going into a public office.
You're not going upstairs.
Can you stop being childish? Why are you being such a petulant child? That's so immature, really. What is showing you my ID going to tell you about my intentions of being here? Nothing, right? You're not going to know me any more than you do now if I show my ID.
A petulant child? That's the word I always use, Zach. And look at you. You started out as a petulant child. You went into a brat stage, and now look at you. You're a bozo! Went from petulant child to brat to bozo. How lovely is that?
Oh, you gotta be quick with me.
But call me. Okay.
You do not have permission
I don't need permission.
to gain
I have the
access to
Constitution. This is a public building. I pay taxes here just like everybody else. You know this is going to go on the internet. You're going to be super embarrassed later. My videos get tens of thousands of views.
Ellie.
Zach, are you gonna make this woman a YouTube star? Oh, fame at last. Yeah, Zach, I don't know why you do this. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He's exercising his rights. And if he doesn't get his way, he's gonna stomp his feet any minute now.
Pretty sure I can outrun you if I wanted to. Oh man. So what's so secretive back there?
It's not secretive, man. It's just a matter of security.
This is all principle for you, right?
No, it's a matter of security.
No, seriously. Are you here to uphold the Constitution and the law, or are you here to uphold policy and people's feelings? Which one is it?
I answered your question.
Can't have it both ways.
Hang out here.
Absolutely okay.
What I want to know is why Zach can't find a real job. He's college educated, has a 4-year degree in, what is it? Tourism and hospitality management. Whatever the hell that is. Yeah, man, why can't you find a job? Florida's the capital of tourism and hospitality management. You just can't find a job because you were arrested a few times? That's on your record? You can't explain it away? You have bad things you did to bad people? Or were they bad things to good people? Come on, Zach, we want to know. Inquiring minds have to know these things.
So, Lieutenant, if I was to, question for you, if I was to show ID, what is that going to tell you guys about my intentions and stuff here? Like how?
You don't have an appointment here in the building, so you can't go beyond where the public is able to.
Yeah, but you don't need
building
it. I know, but
outside.
you don't. But you don't need appointments to exercise rights.
No.
And once you're educated, Sergeant, I would appreciate it if you owned up to your mistake afterwards and apologize, because this is just childish. I mean, honestly, it's not a big deal. The taxpayer, if I come in here and I want to be, visit the rooms and I show my ID, do you guys do any background checks on that at all?
Not background checks on visitors.
Okay. So I was explaining to her, like, me giving up my ID doesn't necessarily tell you guys anything about, any person who comes in and shows their ID. Tells them nothing about your intentions, doesn't tell you anything about that person. You know what I mean? So if it's like a safety protocol, it doesn't make anyone safer. That's all I'm trying to say.
Zach is so worried they're going to run his name through the criminal database and find out that he's been arrested a few times. You see, once you've been arrested, you've been arrested. You got mugshots out there, man. I don't care if you were convicted or not. You got mugshots out there. And those will never be erased, man. Those are there forever and ever.
But it looks like you have law enforcement here.
Yeah, it does.
How you doing, officer? How you doing?
All right.
Are you from the sheriff's office?
I am.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Barnett, 119049.
Thank you. My name's Zach. So I'm coming in here just trying to go into the publicly accessible areas. They have a policy in place where you have to give up your Fourth Amendment right, which I don't want. I'm not willing to do that because, you know, I believe in my Fourth Amendment. I'm just trying to go into like this office, for example, over here to the right, which is a public office, but they're saying I need an appointment. But to take pictures and video and doing First Amendment protected activity, you don't need an appointment for. So that's where we're at. And the sergeant over here, she's like getting in my way and trying to keep, you know, restrict my freedom of travel and just being immature. So I'm kind of glad you're here. So if you don't mind, if you can educate them, let them know that it's totally lawful what I'm doing.
Well, sweet thing, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that man in front of you is not going to educate anybody except for you, because you have to go. Now get going, boy.
It is lawful what you're doing, but you do have to check in.
Well, that's a policy.
Okay.
And I told her I'm willing to sign in, like give my name or whatever, but I don't want to show ID because that's a Fourth Amendment
I got you.
violation.
I
That's all.
understand. So their policy is their policy. They run the building, right?
Well, it's a public building. It's not.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you know it's not a private
It's open
establishment.
to the public.
Correct.
But if their policy states that you have to check in,
There are private areas.
because
And I'm not going into those areas. Just so everyone's clear, I'm not going into any restricted areas or you know, anywhere I'm not supposed to be. So
everybody is required to check in. That's their policy. Okay.
but again, like as law enforcement, respectfully, you swore an oath to the Constitution.
Shipman has a. He wants to let you know something.
Oh, yes, indeed. All of these officers took an oath to the Constitution, and they're upholding it right now because they're protecting us against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And Zach, you're a domestic terrorist. Case closed.
Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
I'm Mark.
Mark.
Your
I'm
name
Zach.
is?
My name's Zach. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir. What do you do here?
I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources.
Okay, great.
My question is, why are you here?
I'm here to take pictures and video. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity,
Okay.
gathering some content for a story here on the school
Are you
district.
here to interview anybody here?
No.
Talk to
I
anybody?
wasn't even going to talk to anybody. Everyone who's come
Have
to
you
me
provided
is,
ID to the officers?
I'm not willing to relinquish my Fourth Amendment. That's where we're at.
Well, we're asking you to leave.
You can't do that.
If you won't provide ID, I'm not asking you whether you think I can.
You
I'm
can't.
just letting you know.
It's unlawful,
Okay.
sir. You can't
And
do
I'm
that.
going to ask Lieutenant Martin to trespass you.
Well, it's an unlawful trespass, and you're opening the school up to civil litigation. I will
You
get
do what you need to
and I'll
do.
get your deposition.
You
okay?
do what you need to do.
Are you signing the trespass?
Once she provides it to me,
Is your name going to be on it? Okay, so
whatever she says.
So you'll be in court and you'll be in court, right? So you lose your qualified immunity, and I can sue you personally.
I'm really not asking you that. I'm just telling you.
Well, I'm
that
telling you that
if
you're
don't have a
violating my
purpose,
rights.
We're asking you to leave.
You're
If
violating
not,
my
no
first. This is
trespassing.
my First Amendment right. Hope you're happy violating a member of the public's civil rights.
Look, sweet thing, if you're going to be a YouTube law attorney, learn the difference between civil rights and civil liberties, all right? And why is it that all frauditors think they can't be kicked out of a public building without committing a crime? Learn the law.
So I'll see
What
you in
I'm
court.
telling you is that someone that comes in this building, you need to provide ID.
According to
if
policy.
you're here to register a child, or
What
anything
law?
like that,
What law is that?
I'm not going to debate it with you.
You're right. You're not
But
going to
you
because
can
it's
go
not a
ahead
law.
and trespass.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a law.
I was asking you to please leave the premises at this point. You've been trespassed, and if you don't leave, you're looking at a trespass after warning.
Okay, so if I don't leave right now, what's going to happen?
You're going to be arrested for trespass.
Right, if I don't leave right this moment.
You need to leave. You've been asked to leave by the school board.
So
Yes.
if I don't leave right now, I'll be arrested.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll go under threat of arrest. So I'll see you guys in court, including you. You guys are a bunch of tyrants. You need to learn the First Amendment of the Constitution. You guys will hear from me again, I promise you that. I do follow up. So is it just the inside or outside as well?
What's that?
The trespass, is it inside or outside as well? Whole parking lot?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Well, there you have it, good people. Now, the video continues for about another 20 minutes. He goes to the sheriff's office to file a complaint. I haven't watched that part yet. If there's anything good in there, I'll bring it to you at another time. But if he files all of these lawsuits that he says he's going to file, he's probably filed about a dozen of them so far. Cost him over $5,000 to file all those lawsuits. Maybe he's hoping for the scattergun effect. Yeah, just shoot and hope he hit something and get lucky. I don't know. Man, he's been listening to Lana way too long, though. They're just like, they're two peas in a pod. At any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. Check out my website as well at drdave.media. You'll find a plethora of fools over there along with some good information. Matter of fact, just go to Google and type in Dr. Dave Debunker or Dr. Dave Debunker of Frauditors. You'll find all my websites over there. As far as this fool goes, I don't think there's any hope for him. Nah, he's a frauditor for life, and that's not a good thing. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did sue me.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Take a swing. Take a swing. You'll go to jail. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu Akbar. Harknuikan dakra. Ula wala fufatay.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you. I got a broken shoulder.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels.
I have been putting in job applications, and I don't know any job where you walk up to it, fill out the application, and they hire you right on the spot.
She spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face. Right now she spit in my face. I got it on camera.
$60, guys, is what we're trying to raise. So if you can help out, contribute towards it, feel free to donate, guys.
I won't ever ask for money on this channel again.
You touch my phone, you can't touch my phone. Okay? You touch my phone. Why did you touch my phone? She touched my property.
Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here at the America's Best Value. We're trying to get a room.
I'm asking for help. Please, guys, I need y'all's help.
You can't solicit a trespass, bro. You just solicited a trespass.
I asked her what she wanted.
No, you can't say, do you want them trespassing? You can't use that line.
She touched my phone. I got it on a video. I want to arrest her. I want to arrest her. You're gonna go to jail now.
We're a little low on funds, guys. So I want to make a quick video. If there's any way you guys can help out, we're trying to get a room.
I'm gonna pay you too, okay? You're done already. I got you in all videos. This is a public sidewalk. She touched me. She touched my phone, okay? This is an expensive phone. This is almost $1,200, okay? Mrs. Potato's breaking my balls, everyone. She's straight up breaking my balls.
I will never beg you for it. I won't beg nobody for nothing.
Please don't touch me.
Step outside.
Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Donate to the PayPal if you can help out. If you can't, I understand.
PayPal link below. So if any of you would like to send me some money to help me out, I could greatly use it, but I'm not begging you for it.
So just leave.
I live here.
Listen, you have a bipolar problem.
How you feel?
You're bipolar.
You going?
You're having a bipolar episode.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
You threatened me in my room like a little bitch, and if you want to take it to the street, we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I was cutting the grass with a pair of scissors, just tidying up instead of using a weed whacker, sometimes I use scissors because I'm really fast.
Keep your distance, bitch. Keep your distance.
Then go ahead.
Keep your distance, bitch.
Swing on me and that's your ass.
Keep your distance, bitch.
I will sue you. You can sue anybody you want, anytime you want. If they do, I will sue him first because he's in charge. You're in charge, right? You're the guy in charge. You're the one who gets listed on the lawsuit.